What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video for the Victor Bell Show, or the Bell Zone, where I go over all things money, finance, real estate, getting it in, marketing, sales, all of it. And I think it's valuable because today I wanted to share something with you guys really that's been on my mind, and I've been kind of talking to some business owners about this because, as you guys know, we have Bell Capital. Bell Capital is our real estate fund. And I did it specifically to help the everyday investor, the guys like me, the guys and gals like you, the small business owners, the hard workers out there who are busting our ass, going off, making money, and then having to put it in the bank, let it die, in hopes that we continue to make enough money to get out of what I like to call the middle class trap, right? So what is the middle class trap? We're all in it. I'm a part of it too, just like everyone else. Like, if you guys check the statistics, in the United States, there's 30 million small businesses. This is according to the Small Business Association. 30 million small businesses. 25 million of those business owners have one employee. That means they're working in the business. Less than 19. That sounds like a nightmare, which goes to say, which is why 76% or probably 90% of all small businesses fail. Why? One thing, they don't make enough money to market, they don't make enough money to hire more people, and they don't make enough money to actually scale that business and grow. So, everyone's question is always the same. How do you get out of the middle class trap? What is this? The middle class is a mindset that we all have. It's a mindset that we've learned about money, about business, about growth, about what it is that we should be doing with ourselves to grow and experience anything else by people who didn't have the information that we have today, especially about money. Money itself is a mindset. Money itself is just confidence. It's a tool. But when you come from the middle class like me and a bunch of other people, whether they're business owners, they work, they grew up in the middle class, or they grew up in the lower class. Lower class is even way worse than that. But the middle class, to me, is the trap. You have lower, then you have everyone in the middle, which is the biggest class of people. And then you have the upper class, or the wealthy. People in the middle, to me, are trapped. If you're in the low class, you got government assistance. You can get Section 8 if you need it. You can get all this assistance from people because you don't have another way to go. You can't go less. You're already low, right? That's poverty. That's nothing. Then you're in the middle where you may have went to college, you got a degree, you're smart, maybe you have a business and you're making some money and you want to get to the next level. And every one of those next levels only drags you down to the level you left because it's so hard to leave. Because why? A lot of us are brought up with these bad money files. I call them money files, or the way you think about money, your money thermostat. You make a little bit of money, you start to get ahead, and then something bad happens, you spend it. You're on this financial roller coaster, like I like to say. So a lot of it is mental, but to get out of this wealth, to get out of the middle class trap as an entrepreneur, a business owner, an investor, you got to start looking at the wealthy and saying, hey, what do you guys do? And also, how do you guys think about what you do, right? When I started getting around people who were rich, who were successful, I started listening to how they talk, and they talk differently than from what I had been taught, which was really keeping me stuck because I was successful. I had a real estate business. I was buying property. I was making a lot of money, but I could never just leave the place where I was because I had these mental things holding me back about money. Don't spend it. Money doesn't grow on trees. Save your money. What if something bad happens? Leave a little bit of money off to the side. Total stupidity in my world about money, about finances, about what I should be doing with my money to grow my real estate investment business. Some of you guys may be going through that too, right? If you take a look at your business, the biggest thing in your business that probably is keeping you stuck, which is a middle class thinking or a small business owner mentality, is that you're trying to keep it all for yourself. I want to do it by myself. I don't want to spend money. I can't find good people. What if I take this money and I bet on the business and we put it into more marketing and it doesn't work? We've wasted that money. Now we're stuck. That's the trap, man. That's the trap. That's the financial trap people want you to be in. Because first, you have a problem mentally with money and about how to get out of that trap. Next, you have a problem mentally about investing money, whether it's invested in your business or invested in real estate to take you to the next level. You have a problem with that. So it's keeping you, again, stuck in this trap, right? And if you're in the middle class, you were taught buy a home, so you're stuck where you're at. Go to college, so you have college debt. For me, I joined the military and then got free college money and had to drop out of college after the first semester because I was never supposed to be in college. That wasn't where I should have been. I was bored there. I was bored in regular school. But that's what we're taught in the middle class. Go to school, get a job, or go to college and get a job. Now you have financial stress because you owe on your financial debt. Now you have whatever it is that you're going to be doing. You're going to be locked into your place of work because you got to make money. Why? Because the next thing that you're probably going to be doing, or what you've been taught to do, go buy a home. Once you buy that house, you got to keep your job, man. You got to pay that student loan debt off. It's actually the student loan debt actually is affecting whether you can buy a house, how much house you can buy. Right? Once you start working and you have all these things happening in your world, now you get hit with taxes. So you think you're going to make $120,000, $200,000, $80,000 a year, and then you realize 40% or 50%, depending on where you live, 40% for sure, at least 50% is going to get taken. So even if you make $100,000 a year, you're only bringing home 50. You buckle that up with a house payment of, let's say, $3,000 a month. That's $36,000 a year. And let's just say gas, which is $1,000 a month. Unless you have a Tesla, $1,000 a month times 12 months, that's $12,000. Dude, you're almost at break even. That's before you buy groceries. That's just where you live at and getting to work. That's not electric bill. That's nothing. And all of those things are going up. So it's no wonder why so many people are trapped in the middle class. They can never work. They can never push forward. They can never do anything. Now, we're talking business owners too. You have to start a business, try to figure out how to make money, learn a skill, which you have to learn a skill. You got to get out there. You got to push. You got to market. You got to promote. You got to learn how to sell. You got to eventually bring somebody in to help you. Then you're going to somehow go into debt if you haven't went into debt already, whether that's borrow money for your business, find a location, get a lease, or you're working out of your house. Like, all of these things matter. And if you have a business, trust me, depending on the business that you got, you're going to end up spending 30 to 40% in taxes on that as well. They're going to take a good portion of that money. So now you're back into the same thing, actually making less than had you just had a regular job. Now, high five me if I'm telling the truth, because most of you guys have a business out there. You're feeding yourself off the business, treating it like a job, and you still can't make it. And the reason why you can't make it is because you can never get out of what I say before, working for yourself, or having only a few people, and the people you do have, you can't pay them, and you don't want to pay them too much. And if they're better than you and you overtrain them, your biggest fear now is that they quit, go someplace else, start their own stuff, or they get stolen by your competition. Why? Because you don't make enough money to market and expand your business. Because what? You're in this trap. You're in a financial trap set by the middle class, or set to put us in the middle class. Not middle class environment, but middle class thinking. The moment you change how you think, you can get out of that trap, right? The easiest way to get out of that trap is, first, you earn more money. If you're a small business owner where you're making money already, you have something successful, you need to dump all the time and energy and effort that you have into promoting, getting what you do out into the marketplace, getting to more prospects, getting to more customers, getting them into your funnel, into your business, selling more services. That is the way out of that. That's how you earn that money. And then you take that money, pay your taxes, and then you put that money into something that's going to multiply the money while you still work. You don't stop working. You don't take your eye off the ball here. You keep making money. See, that's the trap. Everyone says, hey, when you make enough money, you're going to retire. You're going to put some money someplace. It's going to earn you a little bit of money, whether you leave it in a bank savings account, retirement account, IRA, 401k, whatever that is, self-directed. And then all of a sudden, this thing is supposed to take care of you. I can promise you guys it's not. That's also a trap. All of this stuff, IRAs, 401ks, bank savings account, these are all products of a bank, of a retirement account, of financial advisors. These things have been designed to take your money for some fee or whatever. But this is for them. This isn't for you. You can't even allocate or dictate this money a lot of times. It just sits. If you lose it, you lose it. And the whole while you're back over in this trap trying to figure out how to make more money. So look, my goal was to point that out. I wanted to set up my studio from now on, so I stopped just, hey, here's how you do real estate. Here's how you do this. I want to start telling people the truth about money. How do you get out of this financial trap, this mental financial trap? First, you need to make more money in your business. Promote, sell, close, drive more traffic, get more people in. Take that money now and move it into something where it multiplies your money for you. Get your money working for you as hard as you work for it. For me, I set up Bell Capital. You guys see it. We go ahead, we raise money and buy assets from our investors, people like yourself. I wanted to create a vehicle so you, instead of putting your money in the bank, earning you nothing, or a retirement account sitting there, you don't even know what it's in. It's in some index fund, high growth, low growth, It's in a bunch of extra stuff. You don't even know what that is. Nobody knows what that is. But at least with us, you're going to invest that money. I was created the vehicle to do that, real estate fund, where you invest in income producing real estate that pays you money every month. This stuff is not going to go down because it's going into a real asset, right? So that way, while you're working, your money is multiplying for you, paying you cash flow every month, multiplying over time. You're leaving it there. Somebody else is doing the work for you, like me, myself, my team, and the real estate itself, because it's apartment buildings, while you stay in your business and you keep growing and you start pushing and you start earning and making more money in your business, hiring more people, bringing more people in. And then you take that extra after you pay your taxes, after you pay your people, after you pay yourself, and you dump that money back into a vehicle that's working as hard as you're working for it. It starts multiplying your money. That's how you get out of the middle class trap. See, your mommy, your daddy, your grandpa, uncles, and brothers and cousins didn't teach you that. They said, hey, make some money, work, earn money, start your own business, whatever it is you're doing, and then never let that money go. Keep it, save it. And before you know it, when you're old, you can look at all this money you have saved. You're not going to have anything saved. That's going to be gone. Something's going to happen. You're going to need it, and you're going to have to do something with that money, dude. That's scary. That is the trap. Odds are, when you're in the middle, if you don't grind your way to the next level, like, so if you're low class or low class sounds bad, right? But that's not what I'm talking about. So, but it is what it is. Low, middle class, and then higher wealth, right? But if you're in the low, you ain't going anywhere. You can get subsidized. The government's going to give you something. You can get something, right? You're not just going to drop off the face of the planet. But if you're in the middle, you have a choice. You can go up to the wealth and rich, which is the next bracket up, or worse class. Something happens to you. You get older. You hit 65, 67, 70 years old, and you haven't prepared your world by making investments, not just saving money, but investing money. The only way out of this is to invest money in something that multiplies. You can slide down there. You look at what's happening right now to baby boomers, man. A lot of them they're on a fixed income because they didn't plan. They were in the middle class. They were okay. They took the same advice that we're stuck with, trying to get rid of financially. And then they slid into what has now become the low class. You're on a fixed income. You need Medicaid, Medicare. You can't move. You're stuck, and you can't go anywhere. And if you get anything, you have to get assistance because you can't make any more money. You're already older. No one's going to bring you on. No one's going to hire you. You've timed yourself out of technology because you stopped learning. A lot of people are in that situation. Some are not. I got it. But if you don't want to get stuck in this middle class trap, you have to change your middle class thinking. You don't need to buy a house right now. You need to either rent a place and you need to invest the money that you have. If you have a home, fine. Rent it out if you can't refinance it. Rent it out. Take that money. If you can refinance some of that money and roll it into something else. If you have a business, start marketing, promoting more of your business. Take the money that you have that you may not have a lot of money going on. Reinvest it back into your business, into your own mind. Start doing something with yourself so you make the target, leaving the middle class thinking, and you start acting like the wealthy. They invest money. They use good leverage. They use good debt. They actually partner with people. They take their money and invest it with people like myself to go and find apartment complexes, apartment building deals, to get a return on their investment while they focus on the thing that they did to make that money. That's how the wealth got wealthy. They didn't save money, they invested money. And if they had money, they reinvested the money into their business and they kept scaling their business. They took the extra money and they reinvested into the wealth. That's how I want you to think about money, about escaping this middle class trap. It is a trap. You don't need to buy a car. You don't need to buy a home. You don't need to save money for your kids' college fund if they're 3. You need to be looking at, how can I get out of this trap of being stuck in the middle? Create wealth for myself so that way in the future, my future takes care of me. My investments, my retirement, I put my retirement into multifamily apartment buildings. That cash flow that pays me every month now covers my living, pays for my kids' college, all this money that I've invested and pushed forward into my future, drawing wealth for me. Now takes care of who I am. I'm no longer stuck in the middle class because I'm not working for money anymore. Money's working for me. That is how the wealthy became wealthy and they escaped this middle class trap. But the first thing that you have to do, unfortunately, guys, is you got to take a look at how you think about money. Money doesn't grow on what? Trees. Money is the root of all what? Evil. No, the lack of money is the root of all evil. Not having money is evil. Not being able to pay your bills, not being able to help people, not being able to make contributions to your church, not being able to invest money into apartment buildings, shopping centers, retail buildings, more businesses. That's evil. That doesn't help anybody when you can't make these contributions into the world and get a return. That's how the wealth is created. That's how you escape the middle class think. That's how you escape the middle class trap. I've been wanting to say that to so many people over and over again all the time, man. I talk about it all the time. You don't need to save money. You need to invest money. Money is a tool. It's gas. You're supposed to use it to get you where you want to go. And you cannot get out of the middle class thinking or that group, one, without a plan. You need to have a plan to go to the next level. You need to figure out, how am I going to create wealth, make more money here, and invest that money into either Bell Capital or some other thing that you're doing, another business, whatever. Have the plan. Next, you need to execute that plan ruthlessly every day. Every time you get money, you need to be thinking, hey, can I invest this money here? Can I invest this money in Bell Capital? Can I invest this money in my business? Can I invest this money in this other deal? What is it that I can do to make this money grow for me while I continue to focus on my business currently right now so I can go and make more money? What is it that we can be doing? Don't think about partying and sitting and hanging out right now. You'll have time for that. Trust me, you put enough investments away and they start paying you cash flow every month and you start creating a lifestyle based on future cash flow, you can do what you want to do. But right now is the time to work and get out of this middle class thinking that you have that's rotting your brain about money, what not to do with it, and what to do with it. You can't win the money game on defense. You got to play offense in this game. Man, this is such a passion for me. I want to help. And I know it sounds like I'm coming down on you guys, but I'm not, because this is important. But man, think about that. And I'm talking loud too because I want to make sure the mic catches it. Big takeaways here for you guys. Invest your money. You got to get out of this middle class trap. It's a trap. Cars, debt is a trap. Owning your own home is a trap. You're going to be stuck there. Putting all your money away in some retirement account, hoping that it's there for you 10, 15, 20 years from now, 5 years from now, is a trap. All of these things have been designed. They're products. They're products of the bank. They're product of Wall Street. They're product of all of the bank. Like any type of financial instrument is a product. The only way to create wealth is to take your money out of paper and convert it into something real. To me, that's real estate. Creative for multifamily commercial property, which is multifamily stuff, 5 units and above, preferably 100 units. The more units, the better. That is the only way to do that. Now, you can put it in a business, but you still run a risk. Businesses close every day. Real estate just can't be destroyed and taken away one way, shape, or form. Plus, you get to keep more of it because there's so many tax benefits to investing your money into cash flow commercial real estate. That is probably the number one tax heavy benefit towards its actual investors and owners than any other asset class out there, even businesses. So that said, I wanted to share this with you guys about the middle class trap and how to escape. There's only one way to escape the trap. Invest and get your money working for you into an asset that works harder than you did to make that money, period. It keeps on going, and that's a long-term game. But that's how you escape this middle-class trap. I want to help you guys do that. It's a mental thing. You have a mental problem about it, a money problem. It's mental. It's ingrained. We learned it, and there's nothing wrong with it. That was the information we learned. It was valuable at that time. But here we are today trying to figure out how to not go through that. 30 million small businesses in the United States. 25 million of them have one employee. That is a nightmare. The only reason why businesses fail is because business owners fail. Not businesses don't fail, business owners fail. Is because they refuse to look at where they are and see how they're bringing in their money habits, the middle class money habits that they have into their business, and it's actually keeping their business stuck from growing. They're not expanding, and later it's going to come down and crush them because they can only go one direction, down. If something's not going up, it's automatically going down. You heard that, right? If it's not growing, it's dying. So if you're stuck in the middle and you're dying, where are you going? Low, all to zero. But if you're growing, you're going to go to millions, billions, whatever it is that's going on for you. But I want to suggest for you guys, that's my plan for you guys, is to help offer you guys a resource. Bell Capital is a resource. It's a fund. You can invest in it. You can go to Investor School. We teach you how we buy real estate, how I've been buying real estate for 20 plus years, how I've done $59 million worth of real estate at the time using none of my own money, none of my own credit, using creative financing, structuring deals through all market cycles, because that was my business, buying and selling real estate myself personally as a guy, as an investor. I'm just a normal person, an everyday investor like you guys, right? Everyday business owner. I want to help you guys do that. I got the resources to do that. It's your responsibility to take advantage of that and get your mind working around real money. How do you master money? What is your wealth playbook? If you don't have one, hit us up. We want to help you do that. So thanks for listening in today. I appreciate it. I know this was a more direct video, but man, I love this stuff. I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys escape the middle class trap. You don't have to be stuck there. You can do more for your family. You can do more for yourself. You can do more for your church, the charities you want to be a part of. Do more for your future. Don't leave your family generational work. Leave them generational wealth. And you cannot do that lugging around an old process about money and the middle class thinking that you may have about finances and growing your business. So you guys have a great day today. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video if you like it, give it a thumbs down if you hate it, leave me a comment. I'm trying to get more subscribers, guys. Subscribe to my channel, share it with other people who need to hear it. I'm gonna have more videos like this where we go over money, finance, wealth, investing in real estate, how to get it all done, marketing, sales, how to close your own deals, how we do our own deals. I want to help you guys. I'm here for you guys. I want to meet you, but I can't do that if you don't subscribe, and I can't do that if you don't leave comments, so I can address what you got and I can make videos and I can talk to you guys about it. So let us know. Or if you're interested in investing in Bell Capital, go to bell-capital.com and schedule a call with myself or someone on my team and let us walk you through what we're doing, answer any questions you may have, and get you started investing with us. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. You guys go be great. Have a great day today, and go do your thing.